If you know, chant.
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Going beyond thoughts is the topic given to me by Prabodh Maharaj. For that we must know what is a thought, what are the types of thoughts, and which thoughts we want to go beyond, and who is responsible for these thoughts. So we have to know clearly, distinctly everything about the thought. See? When the diagnosis is correct, then medication is not a big issue. The real issue is our differential diagnosis perfect or not? If it is not, then we go on trying this, trying that, and this is what most of us do in our life. So let us try to find out what are the types of thoughts. See? And how the thoughts are born. So, like the waves on the surface of the sea do not come from outside, they come from within. Similarly, thoughts also do not come from outside, they come from within our mind. See? Now these thoughts are born, means what happens? See? So in the womb of every thought, there is some content. Like if some lady is pregnant, means what? In her womb there is a fetus. In the same manner, what is in the womb of a thought? See? That we have to observe. And for that, we have to go beyond thought. So how do we go beyond thought? Suppose you are disturbed. Why suppose? We are always disturbed. See? So instead of complaining, you start inquiring as to who is disturbed. So disturbance is a thought. And who is disturbed is also a thought. See? It is like what? Some infection enters our body. And we are infected and we are suffering from that infection. So what we do? We take medicines. Now what is the medicine? That is also a foreign body entering in the body. See? Like some infection has happened, then we get teramycin, isn't it? Do you know that? Terramycin is that medicine we take. Now, why we have added some foreign body again? See, we are already having one foreign body infection in our system. Then we are adding another foreign body. So what is the difference between these two foreign bodies that are added to our system? One is shooting troubles, other one is removing the troubling element. But both are equally foreign bodies. See? Now what these medicines do? When the medicine enters the body, it starts fighting with the infection. And by that the infection is destroyed. After the infection is destroyed, the medicine doesn't remain in the body. That is also removed. And again we come to our normal health. This is so simple. So, the foreign body has entered our mind. What is the foreign body? Foreign body is anything other than the mind is a foreign body. Anything other than the mind is a foreign body. So what are the foreign bodies that enter our mind? Husband, wife, children. These are the foreign bodies. See, by birth, there is no husband in the mind, is it not? By birth, it is a mind. And therefore, by birth, he is a man. So, as a man, he is not miserable. Because being is man, and how he becomes husband? Because of the entry of the foreign body. See, friends. Then what is to be done? See, those who have got a courage, they divorce. Those who don't have courage, that I can live without him or without her, they hang around. See? So, this is one way of dealing with the situation. The second way is, when we go to sleep, what we do? We remove the foreign body called the wife from our mind. You don't have to do anything outside. Think properly. See? So, a person, a husband who is so extremely afraid of his wife, where from he gets the courage in the sleep that he can snore loudly? Because he has dropped that foreign element called as the wife from his mind. Upanishad says in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, see, Tatra mata amata bhavati, pita apita bhavati. In deep sleep, we are neither mother, brother, father, husband, we are nobody. See? We have to understand this, then only it will happen. Mechanically nothing happens. See? So, the husband who was miserable, because man has allowed the entry of a wife in his mind and he became husband. So the husband is an abscess on the mind of man. And wherever there is an abscess, it is painful. See? So what he does, he goes to sleep. How simple it is, not difficult. Now, same thing you apply. Either we go to sleep or we stop reacting. Don't react. So how to deal with? Pretend you are listening, but don't listen. You will be the happiest husband in life. And then your spiritual practice will begin. See? If your wife is cooperating with you in everything, and therefore you are happy. What is your contribution? You are not a spiritual seeker. Spiritual seeker is the one who is happy in spite of his wife. See? Meaning, he is playing the role of a husband and knowing very well that this is just a Karanataka. So if we want to get rid of the problems of thoughts, this is the first principle according to Bhagavad Gita. See? When we are doing anything, why we are doing it? Only for time pass. See? Name parthasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana nana vaptamo vaptavyam varta evacha karmani. Hey Arjun, I have nothing to gain in this world. When the war was being fought, was Bhagwan Krishna guaranteed that if he win the war, he will become the Prime Minister? No. Varta evacha karmani. Then why I am working? Bhagwan said, time pass. Now what is a time pass? See, understand, time pass is also thought. Different types of thoughts we are learning. So, time pass is a thought where actions happen, but doer is not born. Experience happens, but experiencer is not born. See? Is it possible? Yes, possible. When we play with the kids, see, in one of the children's camp in probably Lonavala or Khandala somewhere, many years before, in a school we were having a camp. And I used to have my talks, and then evening some bhajan kirtan, and then they used to play. So I don't play. So they say, you have to come and play with us. I said, no, I cannot play. So they forced me to go. And what was the game I had to play? I had to play cricket. I said, come on here, I had never taken that bat in the hand out. No, you have to play. So I said, okay, on one condition. Rules mine. Okay, you come. Any rule you say, we agree. I said, first of all, I will do only batting. Second thing, I will never be out. Third, don't ask me to run and catch anything. No, I will not do bowling. I will not do fielding. I will not do wicket keeping. Agree, you come. They just wanted to pull me. So I went, and when one or two balls here and there, then after 3-4 balls, he says, Swamiji, LBW. I said, man, it is not possible. You can't see my legs, how it can be leg before wicket. LBW is leg before wicket. Not possible. Swamiji, lungi before wicket. See? So, for me, playing was a time pass. For the children, I have clean mold, Swamiji. It's an achievement. See, friends, how simple it is. Therefore, take this stand in your life. Don't become too serious about anything or anybody. See? One of the conditions I tell you about ABCDs. Most of you are ABCD, no? Yes. No? First generation? Okay. Now, first generation people, they don't understand one important thing. You are born Indian. Your children are born American. And then, don't create torture, tensions among you. See, you have become global, so go fully global. See, but this we don't understand. And all the time frustrated. See, friends, don't get involved in anybody's life unless invited. Most of the parents, again and again, there is one lady, Swamiji, please tell my son, he is so peculiar. I know he was going with some girl and now he doesn't want to marry with her, Swamiji. What should be done? Is it right what he is doing? Where is the mother? Mother is in India. And the boy is here in Texas. And Swamiji, you are going to Texas, please try to help him. I said, okay, I will get married to that girl, don't worry. See, frustrated fellows. Remember, we are like the passengers in a train. Come together for some time and depart. Don't get entangled too much. Then one day you will discover that thoughts are born when you are somebody. So what is the way to go beyond thoughts? Observe this. Now this experiment I have always conducted in all my classes. Now we'll do it with you also. You become somebody, like husband or wife, and start thinking for 1 minute. Stop. Now, second experiment, become parent or children and start thinking. Stop. Now remain as nobody and think. Experiment over. Now let us analyze. You are all scientific minded. हम तो छोरा गंगा किनारे वाले, हमको नहीं कुछ आता. So let us analyze. When you became husband or wife, your thoughts were pertaining to wife or husband, is it not? Either you or somebody else's. लोगों की बीबियाँ कितनी अच्छी होती है, मेरी देखो ना. Then you became parent or children. The thoughts are pertaining to children or parents. And when you remained as nobody, no thought. So if we want to go beyond the impact of thoughts, you don't have to ask anybody. See? Don't become somebody. How not to become somebody? For that, there is a Mahamantra in our Bhagavad Gita. See? Varta evacha karmani. Name parthasi kartavyam. Trishu lokeshu kinchana. All those people who carry that arrogance of duty, is it not our duty to take care of our children? Is it not our kartavya? This kartavya duty is an excuse to nourish our strong ego. See, nothing else. And what is our way of helping others? Our views must be imposed on them. See, if I am a mother or a father, and I have my duty towards my children, yes. So what will be that? I being old, I have no problem of sleep. I don't sleep, so I don't have worry to get up in the morning. But youngsters, they can sleep up to 10 o'clock nicely, and this old man is jealous. वो सो रही है, मुझे नहीं. And they start disturbing them. But is it not our duty to look after the youngsters? Look after yourself. See, wherever there is this a so-called kartavya, it is an affirm given to us. See, if we talk about kartavya, we are kartavya for everybody. Not only to our children, not only to our people, everyone. See, and therefore, how do we live in this world? When it say, Name parthase kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana, then varta evacha karmani, English it will say, is a time pass. See? Now what Bhagavan Krishna was going to get after the war? Nothing. Then why he was fighting the war? Time pass ho jata hai. Like I have come here giving talk. I have no doubt, none of you will change. You will continue with the same thing. Then why I am coming here? Varta evacha karmani. Papi pet ke liye daudna padta hai. See friends, the day you take this principle, experience without experiencer is God realization. In every experience, experiencer is born. See? Then you go beyond thoughts. Going beyond thoughts is like what? Like when you stand in front of the mirror, a reflection happens. Imagine if the mirror starts reacting. Imagine. Suppose a beautiful girl goes and stands in front of the mirror. Mirror will say, come on, hang around here a little longer. I like you very much. And you already like me, hati yaar yahan se. It doesn't happen. See? And therefore, every one of us likes mirror, is it not? See? So, experience without experiencer. Now, how the experiencer is born? Now, understand this. See? Experiencer is born when our mind reacts. Thoughts come only in the mind. Experiencer is also a thought. I know, I don't know, I understand, I don't understand. It's a thought. Then I disappears in deep sleep. No thought. Because there is no thought, there is no I in deep sleep, we are all happy. See? That's why many people come to satsang for sleep. They discover happiness. Others are still struggling. Therefore, we have to work on it. How an experiencer is not allowed to be born. See? Now let us know how an experiencer is born. So what is the world? World has got only two factors. One is the name and the other is form. These two things are the world. See? And our identification with the name and the form has grown only by bhavana. No logic, no reason, just like that. See? We call ourselves, who are you? I am a Maharashtrian. Oh, very good Maharashtrian. Then I am a Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. What is this? Because elders taught, we agree. Then this is your Gotra. That Shandil Rishi, we have never seen it also, or know about it, but that is our Gotra. Your Gotra, Are Ram, 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 Ram. And then after some time it becomes so firm that we start thinking it is real. See, like you have some name, and after a few years, that name becomes real for us. See? I'll tell you one or two experience about this, how we respond to the words and I, ego is born. Many, many years before, when for the first time I was given Diksha, so with all shaving and everything, new clothes nicely, I was going somewhere. And some children from a distance in a farm or a field, they started calling, "Hey Babaji, ruk jao, Babaji, ruk jao." And I didn't bother, I was going ahead. They came running and held me. "We are calling you, why don't you stop?" That day I realized, "Arey, मैं Babaji ban gaya." Till then I never knew that I am a Babaji. Then slowly, you are being called Swamiji, Swamiji, Swamiji. Now that Swamiji has become synonymous with me only by practice. This is bhavana. See? There was a youth camp and we were playing something. And this is the principle I wanted to talk to them. So, we were all sitting in a group, like you are all sitting. So, to one girl came and sat next to me. "Swamiji, may I sit there?" I said, "No problem. I want to ask you something." I said, "Look here, I don't like questions. Don't ask any. If you sit down." "Okay, you tell me something." I said, "Okay, let's learn. Every single moment of our life should be a learning moment." See? So, I said, "We'll play some game." Yes. Then I said, "Who is that boy? What is his name?" "Swamiji, his name is Ashok." I said, "Okay. Now we'll play. I will call the name Ashok loudly so that he can hear it. And then I'll talk in your ear, nothing. Only move the lips. And you start laughing like mad. And then see what happens. We have to learn." So we did the experiment. And she was laughing and laughing like mad and she ran away from me. Now this boy, Ashok, he went to her. "Why are you laughing?" She said, "Who are you to ask me? I'll do anything." "No, Swamiji told you something." "No, he didn't tell me anything." No, you are telling lies." So he came to me. "Swamiji, what did you tell her?" I said, "To whom?" Then goes, "I don't know, I didn't tell anything." No, you told her. She was laughing. I said, "Let the people laugh, why you worry?" No, she was laughing because you told me, you told her about me. Ashok is me. Identification with the name and form becomes so serious that we take ourselves to be that. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is, world is nothing but name and form. See, when the people give donation here and there, what they do? Either they want their statue or they want their name to be written. See? You see, when you move here and there are some benches, etc. It is written there. This bench was donated by Dagdumal Gotamar Patharwala for the other stone to sit on that. See, these are the things worth observing and learning. If you have gone to Vrindavan, there are so many places where Bhagavan Krishna's Leela were happening. So one day they took me. So I go anywhere, I have no problem. So Swamiji will go to that very holy temple. I say, "Go, no problem." So when we went in the compound outside, before we entered, there were many stones fixed on the soil. Marble, fixed like that. So, and something was written on that. So when I went, Pandit said, "Maharaji, aiye, please come." Yes. Say, you can write your name on such a stone and fix it here. I said, "All right, do it. It will cost you 2,500 rupees. I said, "Never mind, pay." See? No. Actually, I'll tell you. Then you will understand. So tell me. When your name is written on the stone and people come and they have to cross this stone, so they step on this thing. When they step on your name on the stone, all their merit is transferred to you through Bluetooth. Corruption everywhere. Hacking. See? Now, that name of that person is written by some artist. He doesn't know who is that fellow. The stone doesn't know whose name is this thing. The person who steps on that, he also doesn't know. And this Dumbo, whose name is written, he is not there. See? Therefore, name and form is the samsara. See? So, what we see in this world and what we hear in this world is samsara. Dekho, suno. Two things. Dekho, suno. What we do? Bak bak karo. Dekho, suno. Mat bolo. No need. That is the reason I do not entertain questions, etc. Because you are all my gurus. I have learned from you. You know, just out of something to talk, I used to say, see, हमारे पंजाब की बात है. Immediately, if there is a Punjabi, immediately, Swami ji, तुसे कित्थों आए हैं? Where are you from? So I had to tell something. Then I asked, where are you from? Swami ji, we are from Amritsar. I am from Jalandhar, पानी के अंदर. See? Then something, see, in our Maharashtra, oh, Swami ji, you are Marathi? Yes, Marathi. Again, where are you from? My question, where are you from? I am from Solapur. I am from Kolhapur. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? See, one person caught me. Swamiji, you are telling lies. Sometimes you say you are a Punjabi, sometimes you are Maratha. What are you? I said, I am a Paratha. माँ पंजाबी माँ मराठा हो गया पराठा. How does it matter? What is your name? What is your form? Where are you from? See? Shatrau mitre putre bandhau ma kuru yatnam vigraha sandhau. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. Be friendly with everyone. When we are friendly with somebody or something, because of, then it is not friendship. See, friends. Therefore, how the thoughts are created? Because we react in this world. So, dekho, suno, mat bolo. Now, when we talk, after seeing or hearing something, exactly what happens inside us, find it out. See? So when we hear something, their immediate reaction comes. Oh, it is so melodious, so nice. Or, oh, it is so rough, it's not very good. Or if we see something, immediately we have got a comment. If we eat something, we have got a comment. Whenever we comment, an experiencer is born. Dekho suno mat bolo. See? So important it is, my friends. If there is any worthy of knowing in this world, it is only our divine nature, nothing else. Bhagavad Gita we read mechanically. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha mattaha smriti dhyanam apohanancha. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. In the heart of everybody, the desire for chai is me. Bhagavan says chaham. When I told this thing, one Gambhirananda became very angry with me. Swamiji, you should not talk so lightly about Bhagavad Gita. I said, okay, I'll talk heavily. Nobody should read it again. See, he argued. You are telling Bhagavan took cup of tea and then spoke. Sarvasajaham Hridhi Sannivishta. हर एक के दिल में मैं चाय की चाह के और रहता हूँ. I said, why not? When Bhagavan Krishna was there in Dwapar Yuga, there was no tea. I said, were you there? I said, no. I said, I was there. Then I told him, tell me, how many wives Bhagavan Krishna had? 16,108. 8 wives were from here. And 16,100 wives were from Assam. Prag Jyotishpur is Guwahati. He who has got 16,100 wives from Guwahati, can he stop taking tea? He got on the hedge, tea garden. See, I will not be surprised why Bhagavan Krishna is darker. He might have been given bath by the tea. See, unless you are light, you cannot receive the knowledge. See, दिमाग और तबला हमेशा चढ़ा के नहीं रखते. When there is a need, tighten the tabla. When there is no need, loosen it. In the same manner, if you want to study and get the import of the scriptures, you have to be absolutely relaxed. Then the right picture will be formed on your mind. Not tight. See? Therefore, how do we avoid birth of an experiencer? This is the technique. देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. But our habits die hard. We have to comment. We have to ask. Like common prashna, Swamiji, where are you from? Where were you born? But why were you born? Was it a normal delivery? Or was it Hare Ram, 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 Ram? It makes no difference. See? When we are thus focusing our attention on experiences, live dynamically, cheerfully in this world, but do not allow experiencer to be born. Now, for this what we have to understand. An experiencer is born where? The tongue doesn't talk. It is the mind behind the tongue that talks. So, be attentive. Pure conscious existence, expression is in two ways. One is only existence, and second is conscious existence. Table is only existence. You and me are conscious existence. Now this consciousness further expands as Chetana, life principle, sentiency. This Chetana further expresses as mind. And the mind further expresses as words. And when words are born, world is created. See how simple it is. You know, the day we will be able to comprehend it meaningfully, that like the ice cube and water are the same. But what is the difference? The water has no shape, no color, no form, and the water is comfortable everywhere. Let it be a petri dish, let it be a test tube, let it be a capillary tube, water is comfortable. But ice cubes, wherever they are awkward. See, when you take out ice cube from your fridge, from that box and put them in a container, every ice cube has got its own personality. I don't know. See? So, when the ice cube is put in the water without doing anything, in due time, slowly, without making any noise, the ice cube dissolves in the water. Can you take it out, the same ice cube, from the water after dissolving? If this you have caught perfectly well. Now, when we see or hear something, we have a comment. This is good, this is bad, this is beautiful, this is ugly, this is wanted, this is not wanted. So what are the words? Words are grossification of the mind is words. See? In fact, mind itself is a speech. Like we are told about the four vanis, four speeches. You know all that. You are already studying Vedanta. The Paravani, Pashyanti, Madhyama and Vaikhari. I am talking to you through Vaikhari Vani. Vaikhari Vani means what? Where the object and the word indicating the object are separate. Phone is the object. The phone doesn't know it is a phone. The phone is in my mouth, in my mind, is the phone. Learn this, most important thing. Now second stage, this Vaikhari Vani, we are in the waking state. Then the second one is Madhyama Vani. Madhyama Vani is the object and the word indicating the object, both of them are thoughts. See? After satsang is over, they told that there will be a dinner. I hope they will give us dinner. Otherwise, our coming here will be a wastage, And what they have made in dinner, Oh, these are Gujaratis. Dokla only, what can they do? See? So, we are talking to ourselves, that is the Madhyama Vani. See? So when we talk to others, we talk about the world. When we talk to ourselves, we talk by the Madhyama Vani. Okay. Then still subtler is the Pashyanti Vani. Pashyanti Vani is the mind is ripe enough to expound but has not yet expounded. The best example will be if you take the chickpea and put it in water overnight. So it becomes swollen. It has not germinated but ready to germinate. That state is the Pashyanti Vani, Umbalikas. And Paravani is unmanifest mind. Paravani is nothing but the principle of life. So, principle of life is what? It is an expression of Chaitanya, consciousness. So now find out where are we. When we see the worldly things and we hear and we start reacting, commenting. See? And when we comment, react to something, we have given a status of reality to that. You tell me what we have ever thought, how the mirage waters can be harvested for sorting out the water issue in the world. Has anybody ever thought over it? Do we analyze it? Do we want to collect it? Are we proud of it? I was coming, I saw a lot of mirage water. Did you see? No. Because it appears but doesn't exist. See. And when the mirage waters appear? Anytime? No. A particular situation. Suppose it is, we are sitting in this hall, we look here. Are, Prabodh bhai, mirage water is here. So he will say, I think Swami, you have gone mad. Mirage water cannot be seen inside the house. It is the situation required. The sun rays must land vertically in a daytime when it is pretty hot. Then the sun rays are refracting through the heat, and therefore the sun rays appear as the waters, but it is not there. So, for appearance of an illusion, n number of conditions are required, then only appearance happens. Now take to your waking world. When we sleep, snoring away, where are we? In Boston or boasting? Where are we? When are we? 2025 or 1948? What are we? Man or woman? Student or professor? Success or failure? Nothing. But we continue to be, isn't it? So when this world comes into existence, only after body identification. So any experience which requires n number of conditions to happen, it is not real, it is an appearance. My friends, the only way to conquer the illusions is recognition of the illusion as an illusion. You will not fight with the illusions. You don't fight. See. And when we are thus commenting on the mirage waters, does it create a samsara? No. Because you are talking about illusions. So when you talk about illusions, how it will be real? Slowly, the bottom line is, देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. No comments. See, friends. No thoughts will come to your mind. Seeing the things is no problem. Hearing the thing is no problem. Problems begin when we start commenting. Because somebody is born. And then when I like something, I want to repeat it. When I don't like something, I want to avoid it. So our whole life is guided by these two factors. Because of our reactions, I like something or I don't like something. So likes and dislikes, these are the guiding forces in our life. And the best part is, likes and dislikes do not have logic. No logic. Like, I don't like dhokla. Gujaratis like only dhokla. Now what is the logic? No logic. See? Like our Punjabis, they like their, what do you call that, special dish. The special dish of the Punjabi is Penganta Parta. When the guest is received, they will be making a Bangan ka Parta. What is the logic? No logic. Others don't like. Now find out. Our whole life is guided by these personal likes and dislikes, which has no logic. And we consider ourselves to be intelligent. And how the likes and dislikes manifest? By comment. So, when we stop living in this world and making unnecessary comments, we will go beyond thoughts. See, friends, and for that all our happy mantras are there. Two things consciously if we practice, we transcend the thoughts. One, before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? No need. But then we are Indian. Indian want to know everything. Where are you from? Which place? What was your house and what is it? See? Or else we comment on something. No, he should not have done like that, See, I was in our, which place? LA. And there were some Indian and one lady. My satsang was going on. After satsang, somebody I want to talk to something. I say, I don't want to hear. You may talk. No. Actually, see, in India this is happening. Why government is not doing like that thing? I say, wo pani le aana jara. One of the best quality of spiritual life is learn to change the topic. Change the topic. So when I say, hey, get me a glass of water, she went away. I went away. Friends, before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself, is it necessary to talk? And further, when we talk to somebody, what is the topic? Topic is the past. Where are you from? When you came here? When you are going back? Why did you come here? What is your program of death? When are you planning to die? No need. We don't need. See? So, when we talk to others, knowingly, unknowingly, we go in the past. Now be very attentive. Past belongs to the body, not to us. And by that, our body identification becomes firm. Thereafter, our life is living as the body, for the body, on everybody. Whole life is lived only as a body. We have to rise above that. And that is what we do every day. When we sleep, what we do? We rise above body identification. What for? Because then only we discover the real happiness is freedom from body identification. And samsara begins when we are identified with the body. And for that, initial spiritual practice is do not ask anybody about their past and do not tell your past to anybody. There is no need. Because when you repeat something n number of times, it gathers a status of reality. See, friends, we have to learn in the present, to live in the present. So what is the minimum general, therefore if you have to talk, today, it was told that it will be heavily raining, but it didn't rain today, But the sky was so beautiful, Now all these topics do not create sin or merit. It goes, that's it. So, first step to go beyond the thoughts is do not ask anybody about their past. No need. Second thing, we talk to ourselves non-stop. This I learnt where? Because I keep on moving. Sometimes you sit somewhere and so many people are going alone. So they are sitting and I have nothing to do, nowhere to go. So I watch the whole tamasha. Great maja aa jata hai. So somebody is alone, he or she will go on talking to herself. Constantly talking. Where did I keep my phone? Here, then. See? Constantly talking. Try. Do not talk to yourself. You are in the utter present. So learn these two principles. When we talk to others, we go in the past. When we talk to ourselves, we go in the future. Net result is, we never remain in the present. Now see what a torture going on. Imagine a husband who has got two wives, and the two wives hold his two hands and pull him and start moving. What will be the conditioning of that churning rod? Exactly the same way. Either we go in the past or we go in the future. Net result, you are not in the present. Now go one step further. Do we have option whether you want to live in the present or not? No option. It's compulsory. And when you remain in the present, you have nothing to talk, nothing to do, nowhere to go. But we don't cease to exist. Therefore, if we are living, we have to consciously recognize, are we unnecessarily going in the past and future, or we are remaining in the utter present? So, when the present is associated with the past and the future, past and future are what tenses? Past tense, future tense. Mosquito wants to get realized. See? So, past is a tense, future is a tense. And we live in tensions. Because the past and the future being tenses, present also becomes a tense. If you drop your past and future, then present is not a tense, it is a presence. And when we live in tenses, we will be living in tensions. Can you be happy yesterday? No, it's gone. Can you be happy tomorrow? No, tomorrow never comes. If you want to be happy, you can be happy now and here. Now, say the other way around. Whenever you are happy, you are in the present. So if you want to go beyond thoughts, don't justify you are miserable. If somebody does a mistake, how are you? Baitho, batata hu. No, don't do that. Don't take a revenge. See? Therefore, one important thing for old people, for youngsters, never ask anything to old people in life. They will kill you. See? This I learned that I went to somebody's place and say, Amma, how are you? Oh, Swamiji, aap aage baithi. And they Ramayana started, hey Krishna. And the same old stuff, Swamiji, these days, the things have changed so much. My children don't listen to me. They are so irresponsible. They are no worried about their grandchildren. Now imagine this lady is telling that her children have no worry about their grandchildren. So what must be her age? 98 not out. And her children were what? They were grandfathers. And she was worrying about the children of these grandchildren, my God. So when I told, I said, Mama, why you worry? You enjoy your life. You also tell me like that. Everybody tells me, don't worry, don't worry. This is the only thing I can do. If I don't do that, what will I do? Friends, worrying becomes our second nature. See, friends, the more you recognize the working of your mind, you will use the mind, but will not be persecuted by the mind. See? Like, some complicated program. You have downloaded an app, is difficult. So, we get frustrated, but those who know the working, they immediately find it out. Exactly the same way. We have to find out the working of our mind. So you will discover so many things. First of all, one or two things I'll tell you. First of all, mind cannot survive in the utter present. See? This is God realization. This is our experience in deep sleep. In deep sleep, there is no past, there is no future, be attentive. There is no present, there is only presence. And therefore, when we sleep for 8 hours, after we get up from the sleep, do we say, come on yaar, I was sleeping for 8 hours, I am damn tired? Do any job for 8 hours? How tired we become? But 8 hours we sleep. How come we don't become tired? See, because in our deep sleep, we are one with the divine. When you take your phone before going to sleep, put it with the plug so that it can be charged overnight. So when the morning is 100% charge, then what we do? Lying in the bed only. Because we are the students of WhatsApp University. And then again that 100% charge is over, and then again we put and then get up. Exactly the same thing happens. When we sleep, we are charging ourselves with the divine. In the morning when we get up, we are 100% charged. Therefore, when you get out of good sleep, you are inspired, fresh. But what happens? Coming out of the sleep is never a problem to anybody. Problem begins coming out of the bed. So out of the sleep you are, but coming out of the bed, itne jaldi utke kya karenge? Why waste time again you go sleep? So sleep is not coming, you are not waking up, and then you start gathering wool. It's called wool gathering. Go on imagining things and doing, thinking, and by the time your battery is fully discharged, then nature comes to your help. You get a nature's call, ab utho nahi to yahi karo. And then you get up. And then our day begins. Oh God, I have to go again to the work. Disgusting. Begin your day in an inspired mode. See what a joy it is. Inspiration comes from your own being. Motivation is borrowed inspiration. See, friends, therefore, we have to work on our mind with this understanding. So when we just start working on the mind, you discover so many things. Whatever we have given importance, that alone becomes the source of disturbance to our mind. Thoughts come. When we love something, the thoughts will come about that object. When we hate something, thoughts will come out that. So it is we who are creating various kinds of thoughts. Now, if you give importance to, change your importance from everything in this world and come to the point that this is our last life. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam, delete. See, friends, but then we are so much attached to relations, mother, father, brother, husband, wife, Ram, 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 Ram. Then you start the same chakkar. See, getting attachment to the people is the most dangerous thing in life. Be with everybody, but don't possess anybody. See, in Indore probably, one case I know, there was a person, he was blessed with a son. And his mother, she was a widow, she was taking care of the child. All these mother-in-laws are terrible features in our society. Terrible features. So that child, the mother-in-law will take over. No, you don't know anything. No, that is her child, let her take care. No, I'll do it. And for feeding and everything, the child was taken. Slowly, the child started growing up. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 6 years. The child doesn't want to leave the mother-in-law. It went to such an extent that what clothes she should put on, the mother-in-law should put on, he will dictate. Don't put on that sari, I don't like it. Don't talk to that man, he is not a good person. Constantly bullying her. So she was thinking, what happened to this? But because he became strong, 6, 7 years, what to do with the fellow? So they went to some Panditji, took Aarti, whatever it is, and Puja, Pothi and all that. And the Panditji said, he is your ex-husband. And then she started re-evaluating his life's behavior. See. Now you decide whether you want the same wife again, same husband again. See, friends, this is our last life. If you empty yourself, my friends, the most important thing is we don't have to become divine. We have to recognize our divinity. Gain is always through knowledge. Gain is not through action. See? Action is required when something is away, dirty, incomplete. Our being is not away, is not dirty, is not incomplete. In being, there is happiness. In becoming, there is misery. So whenever you are disturbed, miserable, immediately find out who is miserable. Then you will see at the root of every misery, there is somebody sitting. Then further inquiry, is this somebody real? Then what is to be done? Karnataka. So we all have to lead our life in different relationship. So every relationship we understand and practice perfectly, but after that drama is over, drop it. See, with this understanding when we lead, we will be at home with everyone, everywhere, every time, and yet we will never leave our own divine nature. Like the space. If there is a small slum, they destroy the slum and build a big building. That time the space becomes big or small. Space is the same. In the same manner. So many things come and go, nothing happened to us. Childhood has gone, what happened to us? Nothing. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhira satra namuyati. So childhood has gone, no problem. Teenage gone, no problem. Middle age gone, no. This will go, who cares? See, friends, if we are walking spiritual path, few symptoms. First, freedom from fear of any kind. No, fearless means doesn't mean that a truck is coming, you stand, I am fearless. They are being foolish. Fear is old age. Swamiji, what will happen after death? People will be happy. See? This is a common question we get from old people. Swamiji, don't quote my example somewhere, but what happens after death? What answer can I give? I say, come on, I have no experience, I can't tell you. See? मर के तो दिखाओ. The more you understand the things, you will see you will be at peace. Therefore, don't treat thoughts as a problem or issue. Don't try to suppress the thinking. Correct the thinking. If wrong thinking is creating a problem, right understanding will sort it out. Not by suppression. But normally what people do, because of some issue they are disturbed, then they will be taking drinks and drugs so that the thinking is suppressed. Suppressed thinking is not the solution for the wrong thinking. Correct understanding is the solution for the wrong thinking. And therefore, tad vijnanartham gurumeva abhigachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. Therefore, you may do anything or not, whether you go to temple or not, whether you take bath in the morning or evening or never, doesn't matter. What is important? Satsanga should not be compromised. Every morning and every evening, 1 hour you spend with the satsang. Today we have got the benefit of this electronic media, you get it. Listen the same satsang morning, evening. One day you will discover what is said in the satsang will be understood by you depending upon your state of mind. What point clicked you in the morning, in the evening it will be different point. And then you say, this morning I heard but this point I never caught. Because our mind is not 100% available to us. So train the mind and then go beyond the mind. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya
Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha Hari Om